Hi. So my name is Perla, and this is my first YouTube video, so let's get right to it. So today I'm gonna just do a basic 10 facts about me, but they're not just facts, they're embarrassing and weird. Okay, so let's just start. I used to go to this daycare by where I lived, and she had a playroom. And to get to the outside playroom, there was two playrooms, the inside playroom and the outside one, like a jungle gym outside. So whenever we were good, she would let us go outside. And I was her favorite, so she would always take me on trips with her. So one day she took me out for a trip, and then when we came back, she has these glass doors to enter the playroom. And so the glass door was closed, but I didn't know that it was closed because it was glass and it was clearly transparent. So, as a little kid and seeing everyone outside made you want to run outside. So I sprinted with all my might, my tiny might, and I bashed into the door. It was so bad, and I had this bump on my head for mad long, and it was very funny. Everyone made fun of me. Another one, I also with the daycare, they used to also take us out to the pool in the summer and stuff. So we went to the pool, and my first time jumping off the diving board, my top came off. And I fell in kinda, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever, because I was young and I didn't even have boobs, but besides the point, no one wants their top to come off. It's actually happened to me a couple times, not gonna lie. I gotta find better fitting bathing suits, clearly. Honestly, this daycare is a lot of things. So when I was also at the daycare, we also they made us take naps. One day I was dreaming of being in the bathroom, and I peed myself. Yep, I peed myself. They had these yoga mats, and I peed on the yoga mat, and they gave me a blanket, and I just didn't know what to do. So I when I woke up from peeing myself, I just put the blanket wherever I peed and to soak it up, and it was just, the blanket was not doing a very good job of soaking it. It was just everywhere, and it was just so embarrassing, and I went into timeout after that. Imagine. So when I was in high school, I'm really bad at sports. Cardio is just not my thing. So I was okay, I need a varsity sport to do. So I joined the varsity bowling team, and I don't even know how I got to be the varsity bowler, because I'm okay, but whatever. Thanks. Now, I go out and have, some bowling skills, and people are wow, and I'm just yeah, I was in the bowling team. When I was in middle school, we were doing presentations on, I don't even know, the past, cultures and stuff. I really don't remember, it was a long time ago. And so, I was supposed to do a presentation on, farming and, weeds and stuff. And, I misread that. So I did my entire presentation on weed, and my teachers were what is wrong with you? And I was bro, I don't know. Whoops.
Miscommunication.
One weird fact about me is I don't like beer, but I love the foam. I purposely get the bottles, and I hit them on the table just so that I can drink the foam. It's so weird. All my friends, whenever there's foam in their beer, they just give it to me. It's really weird, I know. You don't gotta tell me twice. I know. Another weird thing, I love the bitch seat. The middle spot is just so, I just love it, because I just, I don't know why, I just love being
confined.
I don't know. It's weird. But if I was stuck in an elevator or something, so I'd probably bug the fuck out. I have this best friend. She's my best friend of all time. We've been friends for years. I always slept over her house in high school and middle school. And we would always hang out, because she ended up moving, so I ended up just sleeping over her house on the weekends and stuff. One time I went to her shower, and I used it, and long story short,
I broke her shower.
how that happened? Yo, I'm as confused as you are, trust me. How does someone break a shower? I think I did something with the handle, and the water just turned piping hot, and this is while I was in it, so I had to jump out, grab a towel, and I called her for help, and and it was just mad funny, because how did that even happen? And there was steam everywhere. It was crazy. I was oh my god, we're all gonna die right now from heat. I don't know, but it just wouldn't stop. So we had to call her like stepdad, and we waited and waited, and like it was just bad. I thought that I was gonna like burn their house down with hot water. I don't know. That was crazy. And then also with my best friend, she had like a bunch of people over one time, and like we were just all watching a movie downstairs. And so I was just jumping on her bed, and I wouldn't say like I was heavy set, but I was definitely like a little overweight, but like I didn't think this would happen. So I was jumping on her bed, and like one of the legs just like broke. And it was the craziest thing, because how does that happen? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, I was jumping on the bed, and then it just broke. But it was so embarrassing, because there were so many people there, and everyone was, like, trying to fix it and trying to make me not feel awkward. But it was really fucking embarrassing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Really embarrassing. Well, something else that was actually really embarrassing one time is, like, I went out to the clubs with my friend, and, like, there was this one cute boy that I eyed, like, right when we walked in there. Fuck, like, he's really cute. So then 2 hours later, I guess he noticed that I kept staring at him because I'm so fucking weird and awkward. He came over to talk to me, and like he asked me if I wanted a drink, and I was like, yeah. And then he asked me my name, and I just froze. Like I forgot my name. Like, it was really embarrassing. He was like, so what's your name? And I was like a good minute, and he looked at me. He's like, are you okay? And I was like I was just shook. And yeah, we never spoke again. And last but not least, weird fact is that it's actually an embarrassing fact. When I was in high school, freshman year, I tried out for X Factor. I didn't make it. I had like it was my dream as a child to become a singer. And then X Factor happened, and I was like, you know what? Like, let's try it out. So we went, missed 2 days of school, and it was just not good. But the story is really good, so if anyone ever wants to hear that story, just let me know below, and I will definitely tell it, because it's funny, and like I guess you'll understand like why things happened the way they did. I'll give you a little insight about X Factor, but overall, like, it was a really good experience. I'm glad I had it, but it did kill my dreams. I'm not gonna lie. Stage fright is real, people. Like, I don't know, but thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you join me on my journey to loving YouTube. Bye.